We've had to replace two pretty good linebackers in Luke and Jerry, two kids that have played a lot of football. I've been pleased with the progress so far of the kids. Miles Burse has had a good camp, Logan Ketchum, Marcus Yarborough, and then Rob Andrews and Colin Shoemate and Demetrius Barksdale and Jake Feely. And don't want to forget Nick Tenahoff. But I think when it's all said and done, we'll have 8 or 9 guys that are able to play. So far, so good, but we still got work to do. I think with practice depth, I feel great. Now, we'll see how I feel after game depth when they actually have to go out and do it live, because that's sometimes a different situation than it is in practice. But, right now, like I said, I think we've got 8, 9 linebackers that have a chance that could help us on the field. So I feel real good about it. I think you've seen a big difference, not only with the kids, but with myself. This was a new scheme for me a year ago, and understanding what Coach Long wants out of the scheme. And it's a fun defense to coach in because the kids really get to be athletes. But you can see a remarkable difference in the understanding of the whole package of what they're able to do and what we allow them to do. So I think it's a big difference between year 1 and year 2. Well, your gaps aren't defined. Your gaps are where they show up. In a traditional defense, you've got A gap, B gap, C gap, and certain guys stay in those gaps. Every now and then you have a defined gap, but a lot of times your gap is defined either as inside out to the ball or outside into the ball, and you fit where needed. And you find the openings and you make plays. So it's different from that standpoint because it's not as defined, but it is still very structured. I tell you what, I think as a team we've improved. You watch even just the competitiveness that we have out there and the ability for these kids to compete against each other at a lot higher level than they were before. And I think we'll be fine offensively. Believe me, I'm pulling for the offense because your best defense is when you're watching and sitting on the sideline.